Easy, it is Twin B here from One Extra. It's insanely early in the morning. We're at Heathrow Airport. I'm sure you can hear the planes, can't see any at the moment. But we're here with these guys. As part of Radio 1 and One Extra Drugs Week, we're finding out how these guys stop drugs coming into the country. I'm here with John Isaac, who is Assistant Director, right? The Heathrow Border Agency. We're basically now inside this warehouse with stuff, loads of stuff. But what we're here to do, I think, is to differentiate the bad stuff from the good stuff.
We're actually here to prevent people who are intent on smuggling items into the UK that they shouldn't, certain prohibited and restricted items like Class A drugs, heroin and cocaine, and cigarettes and tobacco. We're here to find it.
Okay, and what part of the process is this? I mean, like, is this where the stuff comes off the plane and just lands in here and then you look in the boxes?
The stuff that we have here in the freight sheds has come off an aircraft and it's in here ready to be cleared to go out the door at the end of the shed there and come into the UK.
Yep.
This is the opportunity that we have an organisation to touch it and actually examine it to see what's inside.
Okay, and what other bits of technology you use to stop naughty stuff coming in the country?
Well, we have, particularly in the passenger environment, we have a lot of technology in there. We have items that will blast air over passengers and sample the air coming off them to see if they've been carrying anything. We have X-ray scanners which will give us a full internal picture of people to see if they're concealing anything internally. We also have very specialist cameras that we can point at people and determine whether they're actually packing anything on their bodies.
Okay.
And we also have X-ray scanners, very clever X-ray scanners, that will scan a bag and tell us not only if it's got Class A in there, it'll tell us what particular type of Class A and where it is actually concealed in the bag. So there's quite a lot happening out there.
And also the dogs that can smell specific things.
We have, absolutely right. We have a number of dogs out there. Some of them are specifically trained to detect Class A. Others will look for cash.
Okay, they could smell money.
Oh, absolutely.
Can I have one of those dogs?
No, my wife's there first, I think.
Okay. Okay, so these boxes have just come from Bangladesh. They're about to be opened. They are apparently food, but something might jump out and bite us or something. Yes, first bust of the day. It wasn't like a massive box of cocaine or a corpse or something really exciting. It was just fish, but it's not allowed and it's not coming into the country because Kevin found it. He's the hero of the day. We talked about mad story off camera about a 4-ton seizure of cannabis.
Yeah, I think one of the largest cannabis seizures we've had here in air freight. We had a single consignment come in on one aircraft of just over 4 tons of cannabis.
Now, how big would what would that look like? Is it bigger than this?
Oh, absolutely right. If you look down below here, you'll see a number of pallets. Those pallets there were 6 or 7 of those pallets loaded square and complete, maybe 2 to 3 metres high. So
someone actually thought that they were able to bring that into the country?
Yeah, they thought, but we found it.
Wow, I can imagine. Couldn't have been that hard to find.
Wow.
Bonkers.
If you're planning on bringing drugs to the country, I would advise not to do it. It's very, very hard. There is some amazing technology to find it, basically. Even if it's on you, there'll be dogs that sniff it and stuff. It's apparently like finding a needle in a haystack. It can be very hard, but because of this amazing technology, that needle in that haystack will definitely be found. I'm off. I've just picked up a new ride from the UK Border Agency.
Bonkers.
Some people think I'm bonkers, but I just think I'm free.